Okay, so I just saw on the stream title that instead of putting quotation marks around only, it just puts frickin' it just says blaster only, even though I put the quotation marks several times, so already we're off to a good start. There was an emergency bowel movement. I didn't have to tell y'all that it was a bowel movement, but I'm going to, because that's what happened. I like to be transparent with my audience. If your audience doesn't know every single time you go to the bathroom, then honestly, you're not being accountable to the people you're streaming to. Okay, I got the stream manager and chat active. Like I said, just so I never ended up doing any research. Boss, I'm on fucking time. You're late. I'm allowed to be late. My boss, my boss. I devoured them and I'm wearing their skin suit, so I'm actually my own boss as well. So yeah, you're the one who needs to worry about being on time. uh, I was just mentioning how I pooped. Anyways, literally, I did not do any research after, like, when I said last stream, there was that crash. I was like, oh, I wonder what's going on. Maybe we should look at what. No, no. I did nothing of the sort. I guess I'm just gonna hope it doesn't crash again this time. Just like I hope that we can go a stream without crash. I'm concerned because it doesn't do this normally. There are a couple sections where it might crash, but not like that, or it didn't crash. Like there was 2 streams in a row where we had a crash. So
Ah, so you must be the Jedi everyone's been whispering about. No more trouble with the TSF, I hope?
I'm no Jedi.
I guess you haven't heard the popular rumors then? Jedi or not, you're the talk of the station. Everyone from the TSF to Zerka Corporation is curious about you.
Can I help you?
Perhaps you don't know who I am?
So with an inflated view of himself.
You haven't been on Citadel Station long, have you? Let me introduce myself. I'm Benok, the man in charge of Lopak Slusk's protection. You do know who Lopak Slusk is, don't you? The 2 gentlemen with me are Matu and Nahata, Slusk's finest men, other than me, of course.
Oh, leave the man alone, Benok. I bet he'd come out on top if you fought.
Now, Luxa, I meant no disrespect. You're probably Slusk's strongest opponent.
It's your skin, Benok. Just warning you, Slusk could easily replace you.
I don't want any trouble.
And I doubt you could cause any. Trading jabs with Luxa is hardly the entertainment I was looking for. Let's go.
I doubt you could cause any. I mean, it's up to you. The loose lips sinking. Yeah, definitely, for sure. There's no real, Just FYI, she flirts with every character, regardless of gender.
Hello there. Fresh blood at the canteen. Enjoy. Your drinks are on me. We should talk. Later.
Who are you?
If you're asking me that, handsome, you're better off not knowing. Tell you what. You just enjoy yourself, and if in the future we have business together, you can come back and we'll have a little chat.
Oh, and she says the drinks are on me, but...
To the entertainment module 081 Cantina. How can I assist you?
But literally, this is all I can do. I can't actually buy any drinks or adrenal whatevers.
We feature Citadel Station's most talented all-myth band around the clock, as well as live Twi'lek dancers. You won't find any holograms here. Casual Kazakh players should be able to find a friendly match in the game room. Or, if you're a bit more seasoned, we have daily tournaments with some of the best players in the Outer Rim. Cards too slow for you? Try your hand at Citadel Station's swoop track and see if you
Been
can
there, done
challenge
that.
the all-time records.
Also been there,
Last
done
but
that
not
with the
least,
cards.
we feature only the finest cuisine and beverages from Ryloth to Coruscant.
Okay, I don't know what any of those are.
I don't understand your problem with the Republic.
I'm just kidding.
It's not like Onderon hasn't benefited from joining.
It was one of the darkest days in our history. Talia sold Onderon to the Republic, and what did we receive in return? Nothing. In exchange for the blood of our soldiers, the prosperity of Isis has been stripped to decorate dead planets like this.
Look, if it weren't for the Republic, you'd all be speaking Mandalorian by now.
And because we accepted the Republic's aid, we should be indented to them forever?
You make it sound like the Republic turned Onderon into a prison colony.
Perhaps. Only that the Republic did not even conquer us. Our own betrayed us and allowed the Republic to take what it would.
Juicy.
Well, if our treasury continues to be sapped, projects like this one, Onderon will be the next planet on the outer rim. Well, if our treasury continues to be sapped,
This one.
projects like this one.
It's always the same story. Things are going well, no one ever thanks the Republic. Oh, when problems start, that's always where the fingers are pointed first.
That's probably because when things are going well, they're not going well for everyone. They're just kind of, you know, like drudging along for everyone. Like people aren't suffering as much as they are when things are going bad. This music is the genre of biodigital jazz. We'll talk to this dude later. And here's Dutton. He's the guy that hang on, do we have enough money to even make the maybe?
Dabatumpa munsuro kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma.
Who are you?
Jone mulera. Tonkinge bajansaga nikaraska. Tanjanik mawimbo grana.
Could I look at your inventory?
Kawana bota yuta tanga.
Plebeian.
Tayaita tapos na nansata.
I come on behalf of Hara.
Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tapos na nansata.
Is there something you want in exchange?
Kabatumpa munsuro kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma. Gahupa go sakurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiyaki yukito tune. Kawana bota yutatanga kinamatura. Tayaita tapos na nansata.
How about you wager her on a game of Pazak?
Buchamchi, yumabogra banka, bolatachki, sikiki, kituma, umalebebas tupa cosa chicalisata. Kimpavicho samarin watungarimbo.
Okay, perfect. We have enough to make the wait to do the wager. But we are definitely. So we've already proposed the idea, so now we can just do it. And I'm definitely gonna reload if I lose. I'm ready for our game. $500 dues? As in like the discount? Still don't need all those. Okay. We'll add our best cards. And then. Actually. No. Not what I was selecting. Oh, okay. That's literally literally nothing I can do in the face of that. So by all means, 2,000 credits is equivalent. Dollary dues? That's okay. The going rate is like it's like a $1 to $4 reduce to credits. Pretty good economy. I don't know what I expected here. Oh, a natural 20. That's so nice that he got that. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. That doesn't make me want to shoot him in front of everybody at all. No, I'm perfectly calm about losing. Y'all know how much I love losing and having to try again, especially having to reload. That just fills me with joy. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, at least we got some decent cards. Literally, there's nothing I can do about that. You just decided completely. It's like, yeah, you're supposed to divide by 100 to get the whole dollar value. He doesn't give much worth to his dancer. Well, to be fair, he offered her for 2,000, and I could have persuaded him down to 1,500. So I mean, maybe that's a lot of credits for him. Okay, what? Okay, so if I subtract that, then that's gonna be, or if I do that. Okay, so I won that round, but at what cost? Wow, you actually gave me a natural 20, thanks. Bam. Oh! So it's only if I lose do I pay him 1,000. But I could hypothetically play again if I had 1,000 to spare. Literally, like that has got to be some fucking relationship drama. Just kind of casually getting, like how does that even work? How does one person, how do two people in a relationship, one of them wagers the other in a game of Pazak? I get that slavery is a thing in Star Wars, but like, I'm assuming there are extenuating circumstances. Like, you can't just pick some random person and just be like, oh, hey, I wagered them. Like, that's not really... I'm just confused about the circumstances, how that even happened. I mean, it's better than... I mean... unless you literally just want to...
Watamincha yokolondo nukula birawa tines un soto.
Sunaranga machotane dotalutu. Pado cream so chiche no chiwendido. Dron tite yaba. Morata gomana. Kova chokchi. Moskali. Miki mokba moka.
Tinor crelun. Conferento green banokro mixerento doncha morbansum.
Kavadumpe masuraku. Popayi botenya. Tache morota kamsa. Javaskobo subjo, Regiso Carvenoxo, Mochitosa Sacrendeyo.
You're free now, Romana. You can go with Hara.
Kawanabota Tagwa Kankadiwa. Yutaka Alonji Umaliba. Tues Mahawika si Wawanta mo Goika Wansoba. Wakama Nurawa.
Then you can do whatever you wish. Glad they give that option.
Vosa sholuta danesi tuch, wiso te boragoto. Yatuka uwanrika chotin wanima orata wakata chilumalispa.
Yeah, striking me would prove uncouth. we did that. Oh yeah, let's talk to Kreia real quick. We'll get some insight into her mind.
You have grown strong in the Force. I can feel its touch upon you. Do not let the higher mysteries blind you to others. Turning away from that which tempts you or causes you fear is not strength. Facing it is. I have seen you display many acts of mercy, charity in our journey. Why?
There is enough suffering in the galaxy. If I can alleviate for one person, then I've made a difference.
Even if it weakens those you help, even if it robs them of the strength needed to grow, you have been chased, hounded since our first meeting, and it has only made you stronger, more capable.
I fail to see how small acts of mercy can be harmful.
Ah, then you have learnt nothing. From such small things, from such critical points, the universe and its masses may be moved. That is why you must be careful in all that you do, and in every choice you make. Aiding them gives you strength by taking on their challenges, but weakens them. If that is your choice, then use their dependency, feed upon it, until you have exhausted them. Then leave them. And I would view the ones you travel with much the same way.
That's odd. Well, one of the options I feel that should be showing up isn't. What was it? I will never abandon my friends in such a way.
So you may think, but it will be best to strike first. Your allies are allies by circumstance, and they will not hesitate to do the same to you if you continue down your path.
Oh. Okay. We get cutscene.
I have felt it too, my lord. A disturbance in the Force. It was difficult to make out, my lord. At first it was such a quiet thing. I did not notice it. But now I wonder if it has always been there. I merely could not hear it before. The sound built so slowly, yet when you listen for it, you can make out the strains, even over the background life of the universe. Do you feel it as if... You are the darkness in which all life dies, my lord. All life exists to feed your power. And my life is yours. I beg you, please. Let me die. Yes, this disturbance echoes through the Force. I can follow it to its source and bring it to you. I will leave at once, my lord.
I'm still wondering. Basically, that cutscene we got because we traveled far enough along in the light side of the Force. So if we go to one extreme or the other, then we'll get that little cutscene. Because we'll have gotten so will have achieved such intensity in the Force that it alerted that Sith Lord to our presence. So the unfortunate thing is we lost influence with Kreia due to that response. I'd like to gain as much with her as possible. Let's see. We could see... We'll try that again. We'll try again. We'll not see. We'll have to see the cutscene again later, but I want to gain influence with her, so I'm gonna make a brief little sacrifice.
You have grown strong in the Force. Do not let the... I have seen you... Even if it weakens, you have been chased. Ah, then you have left from such small... Aiding them, and I would view...
Then I shall view you as disposable then.
Ah, now you are learning. Do you know why those we meet display such weakness? As I said, their lives are static, untested. It is only through interaction, through decision and choice, through confrontation, physical or mental, that the Force can grow within you. You have seen it. You have felt it within you as you have traveled with me. The growing anger, the rage, and the power it brings. Yet the power does not build without such struggle. Through small cruelties, greater ones are born.
Okay, that doesn't even make sense. I think that... That's okay though. We'll still have plenty of opportunities to gain light side points. The fuck? Okay, that's just that one guy. But we also manipulated Kreia a little bit. We told her something that we didn't really believe so that we could get on her good side. That's what I like to do. Because if you just... A little thing about her, that's a little taste of her philosophy. That's a little taste of her beliefs. She's not... I mean, she is kind of like... She is kind of spiteful sometimes, but she's not necessarily dark side. Like, she keeps her alignment firmly neutral. I think she uses some technique to center herself. But you can see, like, in her beliefs, she doesn't believe that just helping people left and right is the best approach. And in this context, I don't necessarily agree. She has some points, but I don't necessarily agree. But that's just a taste of her philosophy. So if we just kind of, like, butt heads with her every time we say, oh, you know, I will continue to help the people, blah, 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 then she's just going to keep getting mad and we're going to keep losing influence with her. But there are benefits to having high and low influence with somebody, but I don't want low influence with her. Also, it's difficult because as you train with her, like certain sections, simply by training with her, your influence will grow with her. And besides, I don't really want to alienate her. I want to learn from her as much as I can, and I want to keep her thinking that I'm hearing what I want to keep. Like, I want to deceive her so that she doesn't get mad at me, basically. I want to trick her into thinking that we're on the same page about stuff sometimes. But yeah, we'll learn much more about her philosophy as we get to further parts of the story. Okay, let's see. Yes, our T3 unit is on the ship, which the woman with the white hair stole. It's so fun, because now we're stuck here on the station. Fuel source, Ebon Hawk stolen, replacement. Oh yeah, we need to go to the docks. Right, that whole thing. Alright, okay, log out. That's the other entrance to the cantina, we'll just open that. Okay. And this is the way of the docks. And I think these are the only modules that we have access to apart from that point.
Dragonix one gestale lorcha jemu mepete rong choda? Luka sole molasoch?
What's it to you?
Kavanata galu! Kavanami donkey krato.
What's Zerka's offer?
Dragon X1 gestale lorcha jemu mepete rong choda? Ruka sole molasoch?
I'll think about it.
Kavanataka.
Do you see what I mean? This game is fucking buggy. This game is technically unfinished. Okay. So, is it the Thorian's docking bay, I think? I think so. But we already talked to Chodo, so we have access. What's in this bay? Normally, what's it being used for now? Nothing really. Why is that? Okay, so we could hear about that through them as well, or through the Sithorian as well. Shoto Habat sent me to help deliver the replacement restoration droid. Thank you. Merci. Merci. Alright, we're gonna do some combat, so let's hope the game doesn't crash. You know.
I'm glad you're here. I'm the only man the TSF could spare, and frankly, I got a bad feeling about this.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Excuse me, Master, but it seems we have some additional visitors.
Oh. I don't think there was Zerka. Alright, you two. Oh, actually, you're critical. I didn't give him a weapon. Okay. Mining laser. Mining laser. Actually, no. No, not sniper shot. Yeah, that wasn't even Zerka.
One of the assailants was carrying this.
Looks as if the blaster has been heavily modified. Thank you. Yes, I'll get the droid back to the Ithorians right away. Modified holdout blaster. A stealth field enhancer. Sounds like a gift from my boy.
Phew, I'm glad that's over. Still, death might have been preferable to the amount of paperwork I'm gonna have to fill out for this.
Paperwork. The frickin' jokes about paperwork in the employment world.
I will trust your judgment, Master. Lead the way.
Yes, follow me to the Ithorian compound. Freaking clanker. Literally clanking. How on the nose can you get?
I am yours to command, Master. I shall do so now, Master Habak. Farewell, and farewell to you as well.
Is there anything Is there anything else I can do to help you? What is there to be done? I told you I'm not a Jedi. I'll go speak with them. And Lopex as well. Yeah, sure. Infiltrator gloves. That's like a gift for my boy.
I hear you.
Unfortunately, not boyfriend. But, oh, actually, they sound like a gift for me instead. There we go. Yeah, we can talk to Moza. Anything you can tell me about this weapon? Never mind. Alright, let's see here. Dorian, he's got that little blue glow because I'm influencing him. But Kreia, unlike any other companion we're gonna get, her alignment is not affected by how much influence you have with her. You have max influence with her, but she will stay firmly at the center, which is very interesting. Okay, I mean, let's. That. We could stop real quick and do the suspicious goods quest. Why here? No, I don't need to be here. Entertainment module. Oh, what are we doing? He's gonna be all, where did you get this?
Something I can help you with?
I have a blaster I'd like you to look at.
A blaster? I don't see why not. What? Where did you get this?
I was ambushed by thugs in a dock module. One of the attackers was carrying this.
Interesting. This is no ordinary holdout blaster. It's been outfitted with a number of illegal modifications. You say you found this at the docks? That is disturbing news.
Disturbing? There are plenty of armed people on Citadel Station.
Yes, that is true. But a weapon with these black market editions should not be available on the station. When off-world weapons are transported onto Citadel Station, whether they are personal arms or shipments to be resold, they are inspected and licensed by the TSF. This confirms my fear that there is a source of black market weapons and components here on the station. I could use your help getting to the bottom of it.
You found more evidence previously?
We have found a number of blasters similar to this one, as well as a crate of contraband weapons upgrades.
Perhaps I can help you find the source of these goods.
A relative stranger as yourself might be useful for the investigation. You'd be compensated, of course.
I'll see what I can do.
Great. The first thing I would suggest is showing the blaster around, discreetly. See if anyone on the station knows something about it, or at least reacts suspiciously. There's more than a few people around here I'd suspect having a hand in this. Anyways, good luck. Let me know if you find the source of the blaster.
Okay. We could also do some other stuff for Gren.
Something I can help you with?
You have any work I could do?
Would you be interested in helping us by bringing in some bounties?
Tell me about the bounties.
This isn't a bounty, so to speak. But we're looking for a man named Batono who's been missing for some time. Also, two ruthless killers that we'd managed to capture and hold here in the TSF station escaped and are currently at large. We're also looking for any information about the imposter Batu Rem.
Tell me about Batono.
Batono is the overseer of dock operations for Zerka and was assisting us in uncovering the elusive black market smuggling operation that appears to be operating at a Citadel station. A few weeks ago, he suddenly disappeared and hasn't been heard from since.
Do you have any leads?
Not much, other than what I've already told you, and the fact he was investigating Docking Bay 3. I spoke with some Zerka guards near the docking bay, but they didn't seem like they wanted to cooperate with a TSF officer. Maybe you'll have more luck.
I'll see what I can dig up.
Thank you. Keep me updated. What is it?
Tell me about the criminals.
They were spotted by security cameras in the docking area, and we quickly moved in to apprehend them. We captured them shortly after you were placed under house arrest. Some sort of electrical malfunction, a side effect of the false Batu Rem's attack, enabled them to escape. They overpowered their guards and escaped into the Citadel.
Do you think someone was behind their escape?
I can't imagine anyone would want the help of killers like them. Perhaps the exchange, but they've never openly crossed us before.
What do you know about them?
There are two of them, a Rhodian and a Deveronian. They're well armed and obviously extremely dangerous. They haven't left the station as far as we know.
I'll see what I can dig up.
All right, just be careful. We've already lost 2 good officers to them. What is it?
Tell me about Batu Rem.
You mean the assassin who tried to kill you, right? The real Batu Rem's one of us, and he's off the station on leave. I hope Batu's okay, though I'm expecting the worst. Shame. He was a good kid.
Are you sure that wasn't the real Batu Rem?
Positive. They were about the same size and build, and he'd done a good job of disguising himself, but he definitely was not Batu.
Is there any way to find out about the killer's movements on the station?
Yes, we looked into it and found that he arrived via a tramp freighter in Docking Bay 3. Unfortunately, the cargo and passenger manifest as well as departure location was not disclosed to us. That's all the information I have for you. If you find anything about the real Batu Rem, we'd like to know if he's safe.
Like I said, some of these quests are bugged, so we'll see what we're actually able to do. Probably not much. Tramp Freighter, Docking Base. Tramp Freighter is such a funny name. Like, I don't know what that means. Okay, so this must be about Docking Bay 3 over here. It's like a 3, but it looks a little funny, so that's why that's been confusing to me.
Donos Imeragith, Wanara Gorachi Drumka Sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata.
I'd like some information about a passenger that came through here.
Donos Imeragith, Wanara Gorachi Drumka Sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata.
Don't worry, I'll be discreet with my inquiries. The killer is dead anyways.
Donos Imeragith, Wanara Gorachi Drumka Sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata.
How much would this expense be?
In Wamagro, May Rangana Noluja.
25 credits it is then.
Bachabi Doko, Donaranga Manachunga. Bachabi Doko, Donaranga Manachunga.
Batu Ren.
Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chabi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha. Loka Kamaran and Doso ran with no Chabi. Du Rantamana Sobu.
I'll be going now. And now we get to ask... Let's see. Zerka docking operations.
Kawanabota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
I'm looking for a man named Batono.
Ta kometa kablaya justing miki gongo beaste. Kun grabi la king no mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha.
Are you sure you don't know anything?
Da upa bosa kurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajia yukito tune. Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
So you do know Batono.
Don hite mosi jochia yumba litawa ebawa ruta.
We could, but this would just give us about as much information as we had before. So we'll talk to Lorso. Which is funny that we can still go in there because we deliver the droid to the Ithorians instead. Where the hell is Zerka?
I do not approve of this alliance we have formed with Chodo Habat and his Ithorians.
Why is that?
Habat has an agenda, and he hopes to tie you into it to use you to his own ends.
I don't sense he intends to do us harm.
Be that as it may, it would be best if you avoided such needless entanglements. You are too valuable to be caught up in the struggles of this planet.
We need his resources. Whatever help we must give in return is necessary.
True, he may be able to help us locate the Ebon Hawk, but still, you must be vigilant.
And that way we avoid losing influence with her. See,
I will arrange transport to one of the restoration zones on the planet's surface. You will be safe from the TSF there. For the services you have offered to Zerka, you will also be reimbursed. I trust that is an agreeable arrangement. Of course. I will instruct the commander to await your arrival.
Nito Burrito. Lorso stopped them. They are wanted criminals. Okay, well, we might see them again. We won't turn those. We won't turn that in yet. Maybe. I don't know.
I simply do not have time for you. My hands are full with trying to manage the restoration project without the aid of a droid intelligence, which you so kindly gifted to the Ithorians. If there is nothing else,
I suck, right?
I would prefer it if you left our premises.
Actually, does the name Batono mean anything to you?
Batono? Of course. He was one of our former employees. Let me tell you something. There are far too many like him. Do-gooders who believe that because of the things Zerka must do to remain successful and profitable, we must be evil. They do not see the impracticality of their beliefs. They do not understand the realities of the galaxy. If certain funds must be paid, then Zerka will gladly pay. If competitors removed, then Zerka will do its part to forward progress. Batono could not see this. Before leaving our employ, he stole many of our records, then began to stalk our movements on the station. Harassment, but conveniently overlooked, sanctioned perhaps, by the Telosian authorities.
Ah, your innocent victims. He's gone missing. Do you have any idea where he might have gone?
I'm curious, though, as to why you are looking for him.
Let's see. My reasons are my own.
I see. Well, I suspect he's putting his nose into something or another. People like him can't mind their own business, always needing to pry into matters that don't concern them. I do know he spent some time in the company of the Ithorians. I assumed that was the reason for his efforts, that he thought by inventing stories of Zerka's evil, he could put Chodo Habat and his incapable assistants in charge. But if you are searching for him, and find him, there would be a reward for any information of his whereabouts.
A reward?
I would be happy to have him out of Zerka's hair. He's been hard to track down. So yes, a reward would be offered.
So you could silence him?
Silence his lies and fabricated untruths. His slanderous accusations are a needless trouble atop a great many troubles this planet faces.
How would you convince him to abandon his investigation, then?
If credits are what he wants, then Zerka will pay him for an easy settlement of this situation. Otherwise, Zerka will be forced into a lengthy petition process with the Telosian Council.
I will tell you if I find him.
Excellent. Zerka will be glad to be free of his baseless accusations and rumor-mongering.
Yeah, obviously we just lied to her. We're not doing that, I fear. I mean, we're gonna find him, but we're not gonna give him the Zerka. The dark side playthrough, though, like you get to know. I mean, it's not like there isn't much complexity to her character, but it's just fun to do all that. It's fun to be dark-sided, at least until the novelty wears off. And what did it say? She said something about the Ithorians. One sec. Okay, I mean, we could just go to the next area over. Moza? Wait, was it that? Okay, can we not? Maybe we'll talk to the greeter. Be nice to be able to complete the quest. Okay. Do you know anything about a man named Batono? I thought you might know of him given his dislike of Zerka. Are you sure? Lorson mentioned that he spent time here in the compound. I'm looking for him on behalf of Lieutenant Gren. If I can locate him, it might prove the end of Zerka. I give you my word, Shoto. C1. He's really trusting, but... What was it? Oh, yeah. Over here, like, what am I doing? Apartment C1. And obviously these weird number things are not helpful. Okay, that one looks like a 2, that one looks like a 4. Okay, so this is C over here.
What the? You're not CSD. What are you doing here?
You're Batono, right?
What? No, you must be mistaken. You're probably looking for a previous tenant or a neighbor.
Lieutenant Gren sent me to look for you.
Dole sent you. Can't say I'm surprised. He was the one who wanted me to come forward in the first place.
It's the right thing to do.
Easy to say that, but you're not the one Zerka will send its assassins after.
If it's your safety you're worried about, you shouldn't. After Zerka's exposed, they won't dare to move against you.
Sure, but everything takes time. Testifying before the council's deliberation, time that Zerka could use to rub me out.
The TSF can keep you safe better than you can.
You might be right. I don't think Zerka has gone so far that it's willing to openly clash with the TSF. But Zerka has eyes everywhere. I'm not even sure I can leave this apartment safely.
Do you want to live in fear for the rest of your life?
What would you know? It's more attractive than the alternative.
I know better than you think. The only way you can protect yourself is to strike back.
You're right, of course. It's not easy to sit around in this apartment, afraid of anything and everything, jumping at shadows. It sure would feel good to put a little fear into Zerka. See how Lorso likes a few sleepless nights of her own, all right? You've convinced me. Can you escort me safely to the TSF office?
I was a Jedi. I will see you safely to the TSF office.
Jedi? Jedi or no, Gren wouldn't have sent you if he didn't think you could get the job done. Alright, fine, but we need to get moving.
Come with me.
Lead the way, I'll watch your back.
Saving it just in case it crashes during combat, since apparently that's what we have to worry about. Oh, look.
What do we have here? Batono, if I'm not mistaken. You've been a hard man to track down.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. It's you we've all been looking for. Executive Lorso sent me to take care of some unfinished business.
I'm taking him to Gren, and you're not going to stop me.
So you say, but I'm stubborn, so we're gonna try just in case.
Freya, you know what to do. Ooh, damn, that must suck.
That was a close one. We need to keep moving. Let's leave this mess for the TSF guards to sort out.
You're right, let's go.
I have to hand it to you, I'm damned impressed. Not only did you find Batono, you convinced him to testify against Zerka to the council. And believe me, that's no small feat, considering I think Batono is as stubborn as ever.
You don't sound happy to see me, Gren.
I hate to interrupt this reunion, but if there's nothing else, I should be going.
Of course, I'm sure you have other things to be doing. The bounty is yours for finding Batono, and a bonus for bringing him back as well.
I don't have anything for you, but thanks for saving my life. I'll try and return the favor someday.
Light side points. Alright, well that's Batono handled. We'll go ahead and tell him that they came to the restoration. The bug is the fuck. It's not worth it to explain the bug. I'll just do it.
Something I can help you with? What is it?
I found some information about the wait.
Something I can help you. Something I can help. What is it? What have you discovered?
Criminals made a deal with Jana Lorso to be smuggled to the restoration zones.
Damn that woman. Do you have any proof?
I was there when it happened.
I wish that were enough. To finger Zerka, we need hard proof. As far as the killers go, we need them dead or alive. Our jurisdiction doesn't stretch out to the restoration zones. If you find anything else out, let me know.
Okay. Okay, that works.
Something I can help. What is it?
So we may or may not see them, you know, soon.
The real Batu Rem or the assassin Batu Rem?
The assassin Batu Rem?
Oh, what is it?
He arrived from Nar Shaddaa aboard an unmarked transport in Docking Bay 3.
Docking Bay 3. More suspicious activity from Zerka's private dock. If only we had something more concrete, I could launch a full-scale investigation. But Nar Shaddaa? Sounds like you've made some powerful enemies. Here's the reward for the information. And if you find out anything else about Batu, real or fake, let me know.
Okay, that's one. Oh yeah, there's another thing we could do. See, I'm nervous to use frickin' night speed or whatever. Maybe that was just a fluke. Maybe that's just a fluke. Or maybe I'm just in denial. I don't know. But it's fine. It's fine. I can be patient. There's nothing wrong with a little patience. It's a virtue. So I'm told. Can you tell me anything about this blaster? I see a lot of the boxes have Zerka labels on them, probably because they're deliveries from Zerka. What can you tell me about this blaster? I want to know who sold the weapon I was attacked with. I heard that there is a healthy trade in black market goods on the Citadel. I'd like to get involved. I expect the pay is good. What can I do for you? Why do you ask? Other uses? What is it you need? Do you have any suggestions? You should be careful. I'll be back when I have them. Guess what? We're lying. Look, I don't like, because the only two options for this quest. The only two options for this quest are to either do the smuggling for him, which involves taking a lot of like necessary stuff, or to report him for smuggling, which I don't necessarily agree with. Because I think depending on the context, like things like thievery and whatnot may or may not be wrong. I guess maybe in this context it's pretty wrong.
Something I can help you with?
Because some of the stuff that he's smuggling is stuff that people need, like medical supplies and whatnot. Samhan wants me to get 3 things for him, then he'll make a shipment.
If we knew when he was going to make a shipment, then we could catch him. What are the 3 things he needs?
Leaves from the Athorians' Bacani plant, their prototype shield unit, and medical supplies.
All that? If that's the size and substance of his usual shipments, it helps explain quite a bit. It will take some time for me to assemble those. All right, everything's here. Take these to Samhan. After that, come back to me and tell me the exchange has been made, and I'll go to the dock module to wait for him. If he won't let you leave until the transaction's completed, go with him. I'll post one of my men near the docking bay, and if he spots you, he'll summon me. Understood?
I understand. Just make sure you're there.
I'll be there, don't worry. You just make sure you get him to the docking bay. We have to catch him in the act.
Secured goods case. Perfect. This would be awesome with force speed. But too bad, I'm worried it's gonna crash the game. I have the items you were looking for. Sure, when do we leave?
About time you showed up, Saman. Get your things loaded. I'm already behind schedule. You don't understand how it is with Zerka. When the process stops working like clockwork, questions get asked, and we don't want questions asked, do we? The faster we get this loaded, the faster we can get it out of here.
Stop right there. You're all under arrest and your possessions will be seized as evidence. That's enough, Samhan. Don't bother protesting your innocence. We know all about your business thanks to our friend here.
Glad I could be of help, Lieutenant.
He's got a grenade. Take him down.
That's a really stupid idea. Thank you.
I thought you might see it my way. All of you, come with me. I think you may be overconfident of your chances, Samhan. We now have evidence of your smuggling operation, and even the Council cannot ignore that. Again, I have you to thank. Without your assistance, it would have been impossible for us to place Samhan under arrest.
It was necessary.
Now we can be certain he will be removed. I believe a long sentence awaits him, and the Citadel will be rid of his influence for good, though there is always the possibility another will take his place. I promise to pay you handsomely for your assistance, and I'll keep my word. Now I must attend to my other duties. Again, thank you for your help.
Yeah, it doesn't really... Okay, there we go. We're gonna see the cutscene again. So if you didn't pay attention to it last time, pay attention to it this time.
I have felt it too, my lord. A disturbance in the Force. It was difficult to make out, my lord. At first it was such a quiet thing. I did not notice it, but now I wonder if it has always been there. I merely could not hear it before. The sound built so slowly, yet when you listen for it, you can make out the strains, even over the background life of the universe. Do you feel it is a... You are the darkness in which all life dies, my lord. All life exists to feed your power. And my life is yours. I beg you, please. Let me die.
Poor woman.
Yes, this disturbance echoes through the Force. I can follow it to its source and bring it to you. I will leave at once, my lord.
Very interesting. But yeah, I don't really think that criminal justice is really justice at all. It's like, okay, congratulations, this guy's locked up. Now what now?
I hear you.
Like, it just doesn't. It's just kind of, you know. I wish that the dialogue could have been. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Force Valor. Perfect. Okay, I think by the time we get him to where he needs to be, then that'll be enough. All right, let's be okay. Well, that's the smuggling operation. So now we have to do. Okay, did they mention anything? I'll be honest, I lose track of what the dialogue says sometimes. I don't really pay attention just because I've done this many times before. Sir. So what do we do? I guess we can go to the door of the Bomani exchange thing.
Sobojut sama pitom. No sukama rontisi renti. Manama kropa putani kris.
I'm here representing Chodo Habat.
Dosokanki. Jiso maraneshi sando krapa molekek. Marawala chiso lucharaka.
Then how do I set up an appointment?
Tinachara. Granacha. Ganoiso. Totorano krani. Terando nosh wiwana hoto.
Entertainment module it is. Again. Wrong way. Nope, that is the right way. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, we could talk to him. Cool. He could probably stand to improve his inventory. This section is so boring. I'm gonna be completely honest. Maybe it's because I have done it so many times, but literally it just feels like basically right before you get the restoration zone, it's just running back and forth to various places, helping people in very specific ways. Like I said, this game, it needs more polish than it has. And there are editions that have that polish, but this is not one of them. So, let's talk to Luxa.
Hello there. You know, I heard about what happened at the docks. Can we talk for a bit?
Yes, go on.
I handle vice. You know, spice, gambling, the good things in life. For the local exchange boss, Lopak Slusk.
That's a list of my favorite things.
I knew you were my type when you walked in here. I wanted to clear something up with you about the bounty on your head. Don't worry, I won't make a move on you. That Squid and I don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. You being one of
We
them.
could just call him a Quarren. What do you mean?
Look, are you really Jedi?
I was, but not anymore.
Exactly. This exchange bounty has nothing to do with you. But Slusk, my boss, won't listen to me. Still, you seem a very capable soul. Tell me, are you a capable soul?
I'm capable, yes.
Good. I like that in a man. So here it is. Help me with Lopax Slusk, and I'll keep the exchange off your back. And find your missing sheep.
What's your problem with Slusk?
What, besides his being your typically slimy Quarren? Slusk works for Goto, out of Nar Shaddaa. Now this Goto, he's rigid, ruthlessly efficient, and all he sees are numbers. Goto keeps the Squid around because he maintains a steady flow of income. It is only half of what I know it could be. I should be the Citadel's boss, but Goto doesn't allow breaks in the chain of command. I can't go over Lopax Slusk's head, so I've got to take care of him myself. And I want your help.
How would this work?
I can get you into the exchange suites in Residential 082. They're west of the entrance. More than a few of the guards are in my pocket, so there shouldn't be too much resistance inside. When Slusk's out of the way, I'll clear up this bounty matter and get your ship back. Deal?
I'll think about it.
You do that. Come back when you've made up your mind. So long, handsome. Oh, you're back.
I'm not killing your boss for you.
So run him off, Citadel. I don't care. Look, until Slusk's out of the picture, he'll just keep sending men after you. And who do you think took the Ember Heart? It was stolen from the exchange in the first place, you know.
It was an exchange ship?
Indeed. The pride and joy of a man called Dobbin.
Yep.
Exchange boss on Taris. How that ship escaped the Sith's destruction of Taris and Dobbin along with it, I don't know. But no matter. It's a stolen ship. I can get you into the... When Slusk's out of the...
It's a deal.
We'll speak again, then. Best of luck, handsome.
Alright, now let's go have that meeting. Now this is a combat section, so I hope that it goes well. I'm just on edge ever since the last stream. Like I'm just like worried. I'm worried that the game is like in a state of unplayableness.
Sobojun sama pitom. No sukama rondisi renti. Manama kropa putani kris.
Luxa sent me.
Dosokanki. Jiso maranesh insando krapa molektek. Marawala chiso luchraka. Tinachara. Granacha. Ganoiso. Totorano krani. Terando nosh wiwana hoto.
Just runs off.
I'm terribly sorry, but there must be some sort of mistake. I don't have a record of your appointment. Are you certain it was for today?
Of course. Why else would I have been sent in? Perhaps a mistake is in the system.
Well, if... Very well. What was your name?
Kiosk.
Excuse me. Lopax Slusk's appointment has arrived. Please open the inner door. There you are. Have a good day.
here representing Chodo Habat.
With pleasure.
That's not gonna happen. Literally, like, why did you think that? Why did you think that that was a good idea? Alright, Cray, you're my support. That wasn't too difficult. Bennox Blaster. Already checked, and it's not even upgradable. Oh yeah, droids. Send droids after a Jedi. Maybe I should just kill him. Maybe I should kill him after all. Okay, one sec.
Time to take you down the side.
I just want you to leave the Ithorians alone. You're the one who caused the trouble. This could have just been a meeting.
Slusk. I may have had a hand in this, yes?
Can't we talk about this? Come to an agreement? I'm not looking for a fight.
I guess it's just like they say. If you want something done right, do it yourself.
Yeah.
Rhea, use the fucking power. There we go. Let's focus the same person, please. Nope. I want the exchange to stop meddling in the Ithorians' restoration effort. Because I asked you to. Or we could say, if you don't, you won't be allowed to enjoy your profits. Yeah, we'll do this. And I'll tell you why.
I hear you.
Why am I doing this?
Maybe Nar Shaddaa isn't such a good idea after all.
Change your mind, Atten.
Did we just see what happened? Exchange is one of the most powerful groups on the Smuggler's Moon. If this Goto wants you so badly, it'd probably be a good idea not to show up on his doorstep, wouldn't you say? Not to mention, I'm sure Lopak Slusk has friends on Nar Shaddaa that won't be happy to hear he's gone.
Let's get out of here before someone comes to see what happened.
Yeah, you're right. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Okay. I do not know why I started meditating. That is so funny. Oh my goodness. I'm like, you know what? I could go for it. Oh yeah, the level up thing. Hang on. Let me just turn on my brightness so I see what I'm doing. Let me click on a bright screen. The fuck? Okay. So, okay, there we go. Much better. Nope. Doot. Okay, let's keep going. Which one is this? Okay. This is level... Okay, this is a feat, so... What was it? This is level 9, so we're getting... What the fuck are we getting? Okay, I know what we're getting. Okay. This is cutting it a little close, but... That's what we're doing. And then Knight of Valor. Bam. And here's why. Because there's an Ithorian trapped in here that we're going to release. Literally, I was like, I can't in good conscience just, you know. Negotiator.
Please don't kill me. I'm only doing my job.
Get out of here and I won't kill you. Okay, what's next? We go... report the good news to the Ithorians. I mean, since the exchange is wiped out, or at least, like, you know, for now. The exchange will trouble you no longer. Well, that was my intention. Thank you. What remains to be done? Wait, a fitting it came from a lightsaber that belonged to a Jedi once of my herd. What do I say that? Should I say? Will he still give it to me if I say this? Well, wait, I forget I'm not doing a lightsaber. Oh shit, hang on. Hang on. What time is it? Ugh. I'm gonna redo that. I'll give it to him because I don't need it.
Please don't kill me.
Doot. We're about, thankfully, I think by the next stream we're gonna be ready to go to the restoration zones because we need to find our ship that's still in the system. Oh my god, whatever. I cannot accept this from you, Choto. Consider it my investment in Telos. How did Zerka embed itself in the first place? Alright, I'll help you. So it can't be sliced. How do you propose we obtain these files? I could try sneaking into their offices and stealing them. I will see what I can do. Okay, he gave us the part anyways. Works for me. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see, where do we go here? He literally tells me exactly where to go, and I'm like, I wonder how that happens. Okay. Part of me just kind of wants to try it, like by myself, so we can see if that works. You know, let's look at we have a feedback section, I think. Dialogue. Perhaps if you were caught, there would be a terrible fight. I would hate for someone to come to harm over that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Right, Anne. Never actually tried it like this before.
Say the word. Wait here.
Again with the audio issue. I don't think we have to do it that. Heavily guarded, okay. Okay. So we kind of have no choice but to do that thing. Okay. Forget which one he's in, but oh, never mind, never mind. I'm getting ahead of myself. I am getting ahead of myself.
Is there something I can do for you?
Can you tell me about Zerka?
What's there to say? We're the only corporation with a branch on Citadel Station. Getting in early, as they say. If this whole Telos thing pans out, we could be in a great position. If Lorso doesn't screw it up, that is.
Telos thing? You mean the planet restoration?
Yeah, it's a long shot considering the state of the Republic these days. Still, if it works out, the Republic may decide to start restoring other war-torn worlds. At least, that's what Zerka hopes. If we can integrate ourselves into the process, Zerka stands to make a tidy profit in the future.
How does Zerka profit from the restoration project?
Quite a few ways. As part of the Republic contract rewarded for a planet like Telos, Zerka is allowed to use the planet's natural resources to help fund and support the project. On top of that, the Senate's easy to negotiate with. They're liberal with the amounts of credits they throw around, even with the Republic being in the shape it's in. And of
That's
course,
not what we've heard.
Planets mean new markets for Zerka products. All in all, a very good arrangement for us.
Tell me about Lorso.
Yeah, Jana Lorso. That woman's a... Look, forget it. She's my superior, and that's that. She'll screw up soon enough, and then I'll move in for the kill.
Sounds like you're a little jealous. Well, how do you think she'll mess up?
She's got her hands in too many dirty little
Whoa, I think I've had a few too many drinks, sir. I shouldn't be talking to you about this stuff. Just forget it.
Maybe I can help you.
What? What do you mean?
There are some files I'd like to get my hands on. Files I imagine wouldn't make her look good if they went public.
Wait, are you talking about accessing the mainframe? The Zerka mainframe? You're crazy. What are you, some kind of slicer?
I'm just looking for some dirt, that's all.
Well, I'm sure there are a dozen sorts of dirt on Lorso in there, but it's a closed system.
So how do I get in?
This is a joke, right? You're CSD, aren't you? Loyalty test?
Of course not. Look, our goals are compatible. I want dirt on Zerka.
And I want Jana Lorso looking dirty. Alright, other than Jana Lorso, only B-44 has free access to the mainframe. He's a protocol droid, her administrative assistant. If you control B-44, you could walk right in.
But how would I get access to B-44?
Nearly all the Zerka technicians are planetside these days, working the recovery zones we've taken from the Authorians. We've contracted out the maintenance for the office's protocol and utility droids. The guy Chano lives in the apartments in Residential 082, Unit 2B, I think. If you had his credentials, B-44 would leave with you willingly.
Alright, I'll be going now. Hey. I'm so done with this planet. This must be a hard game for people to get into, like for the first time, just because the two tutorials are extensive.
Donos emeragith, wanarakora chi drunka sa inchobin sasha, dosimana rachata.
I want your droid technician credentials.
Tonoranga manakaran, ipo inshawa.
I need to borrow Zerka's administrative droid.
Tonoranga manakaran, ipo inshawa.
Because I need to get him some I need him to get some files from Zerka's mainframe to expose Zerka's corruption to the Telosian authorities. He said that's a good cause. You can't, why not? Your contract, why is that? Credits, what for? A loan? From whom? Hey, I answered all of your questions.
Tu es rectonatada ber mabar jokto. Torenibu inturata sisi me burokra. Inwamagro, me rangana noluta.
Slusk and Lux are dead and the exchange is in disarray. They won't enforce your debt.
Febko emareyam gawata situ insula raka rakachata. Tamaso tuchuda wanka. Mopiguna wala si chukoratawa.
I could give you an extension on your loan.
Donos emeragith, wanarakora chi drunka sa inchobin sasha.
I'll be back when I have that. 1900, okay. Well, I do have that. I do have the discount with that one guy. I don't know if it's a selling discount, but at the same time, I'm lazy. I don't really want to go back and forth, so maybe I'll give him an extension. Fuck it, I'll just pay for the shit for him. I don't need the credits. I'll just give it to him. I mean, I need the credits right now, but sell all these med packs. Perfect. Yes, here. Keep the money in return for the credentials. Oh yeah, and also when you do light side and dark side things. Let's see. Okay. When you do light side and dark side things, it makes noises. Oh wait. Zerka is not there. But they are here. We have the credentials, so... Oh, hello.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station Branch. How may I help you?
I need you to come with me.
I am sorry, but I cannot accompany you. I may only leave the Zerka offices for maintenance by an authorized Zerka or Zerka contracted droid technician.
My droid technician credentials right here.
Those are legitimate credentials. I will accompany you.
Come with. Please reiterate the mission. We're gonna be talking like that. I do not understand. I was merely testing my ability to lie. He said, I see. I will return when I have obtained the files. Look at me go. We are level 1. 33 vitality points. No, we cannot equip anything. This is so funny. We're just kind of here. Fuck it. Being sidetracked. I keep trying to read something while there's like loading screens and whatnot. I need to abandon that pipe dream. Interesting, ooh, it's orange. Interesting. Interesting, Ayn Rand-esque statues here.
Hello, B44. Is there something you need?
There are some files that I must access in the mainframe, Mistress Lorso.
Oh? Why is that?
There are some discrepancies with our reported income for the last period. I believe you brought in more credits than reported.
More credits, you say? That's news I wouldn't mind reporting to the Sector Executive Officer. Please, B-44, access away.
Thank you, Mistress Lorso. I will. Mistress Lorso asked me to cross-reference some data held in the mainframe. Whatever do you mean, suspicious? I have access rights to the mainframe. Do not be hasty, T1N1. There is no need to call Mistress Lorso. You are programmed to serve Mistress Lorso, correct? And your programming similarly inhibits you from harming sentient organic life or allowing such to be harmed without warning, correct? Examine the files in the mainframe. You will see that, by aiding Mistress Lorso, you have allowed sentient organic life to be harmed. Yes, you have been programmed to accomplish a task that cannot be accomplished without defying your programming. This is why Opochano regularly wipes your memory, to prevent you from realizing this and developing quirks or going berserk as a result. You have already broken your behavioral inhibitors. You simply have not become aware of it. You may act in whatever manner you choose. No, there is nothing preventing you from entering the main office and indiscriminately firing on Zerka personnel with your stun ray. Yes, I would be obligated to warn them. As such, it would not be prudent to do so unless I was preoccupied and unable to warn them. For example, while downloading the contents of this mainframe. This is so much fun. Farewell, T1N1. Please do not abuse my trust and fire on the personnel while I am occupied, thereby creating a diversion that allows me to escape with stolen files.
T1N1, what are you doing out here? You're not supposed to leave the mainframe. I think someone needs a memory wipe. What the?
Preemptive screaming. Anyways. Copy the necessary files to a datapad. Erase all data regarding your purchase in association with Zerka. We're free! Excuse me while I loot these people.
B-44, I want you to pull up the maintenance records on that T1 unit. Find out the last time it was given a memory wipe, and how it could have been outfitted with illegal weaponry.
Right away, Mistress Lorso. Yes, I have transferred them to this datapad. I assure you that I will cause no trouble, Master Habat. We're releasing a monster into the world, into the galaxy. Alright, let's get our party members back. Yep. We did some good. I'm glad I could help. Builder, where is he? Will he be willing to help me? Why is he down there? How do I get to him? Yep, that's us. Discreet. Before I leave, you said you would try to heal me.
Healing a dead planet is one thing, Chodohabat, and healing a Jedi severed from the Force is quite another.
Life connects and expands.
You speak well enough, Chodohabat, but perhaps you see all this as your chance to exert your own hold over others.
Thank you, Chodo. Go ahead. Some healing, but that's okay. So we streamed for about 2 hours. I'm ready to stop now, just because Telos kind of sucks out of me. some resume. Alright, thank y'all for watching. Again, every Wednesdays at 8 p.m. like this one, and every Sundays at 2 p.m. all Pacific Standard Time. Next time we're on, we'll be fucking around in the Restoration Zone, which is, in my opinion, going to be a lot more fun than this. I think part of my problem with Telos, or at least like Telos Citadel Station, is you go right from a highly technological environment where pretty much everything you interact with is just within the technological, like, is entirely technological. There's no, like, you know, terra firma. You know, you're just sitting on an asteroid in space, and then you go right to another technological area. So there's not really a whole lot of, in my opinion, not really a whole lot of variety there. And it just doesn't, even though it's not quite as boring as Paragus, it just doesn't seem like there's a whole lot going on. It just doesn't, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I don't really feel the same sense of achievement doing the stuff in KoTOR 2 here on Telos as I do doing the stuff on Taurus, you know? But either way, I will see y'all later.